and it gives me great pleasure to come to you at this particular time. You know, God is a God of time. He's a God that comes into our lives at a particular time. God does not do anything randomly or spontaneously. He does things at a particular time. There's a particular time when the Lord enters our life. When He enters our life, it's an appointed time. God has an appointed time. And this Sunday, we're going to be celebrating God on one of His appointed times. And one of these appointed times is called Pentecost. Pentecost occurs 50 days after Passover. The word 50 in the ancient Hebrew is a jubilee. A jubilee is a time where God forgives His people His debts. Wouldn't you know that the Lord would start His church on the time when He was forgiving their debts. And we so happen to be living right now at a particular time where we call this the Jubilee year. This is a year of Jubilee. This is a whole year God is going to be forgiving the debts of many of His people and going to be bringing us into the major blessings of God, the earthly blessings of God. Sunday, we're going to be celebrating Pentecost, 50 days after Passover. Passover represents God's peace that He gives to us, but Pentecost represents the power. According to Luke chapter 24, verses 49, the Lord told His disciples, I'm sending you the promise of the Father. And the promise of the Father was when He promised Abraham that all the families of the earth would be blessed to be able to worship the Lord. And as you know, in the book of Acts, when it first started in the book of Acts, it is recorded that on the day of Pentecost, there were people who were coming from all over the world to Jerusalem to worship the Lord on the day of Pentecost, to bring Him an offering. Because you know, on 3 days, the Lord required for His people to bring Him an offering. On Passover, Pentecost, and the Feast of Tabernacles. Pentecost is also called the Feast of Weeks. It is also called the Shavuot. So it is during this time that the Lord releases His blessing to the whole world. God was going to release His blessing to the whole world on the day of Pentecost. That's why in the book of Acts, they made it clear to us that there were people from all over the world coming to celebrate the Lord on Pentecost. Today, this Sunday, we're celebrating Pentecost, and we're bringing a special offering at our church. And these offerings that we've been bringing have been helping people get their earthly inheritance. God sends out an angel every time we worship Him on these feast days. Remember what the Bible says. These are God's days. These are not Jewish days. They're not Christian days. But these days belong to God. And because they're God's days, they happen at a particular time. God is a God of timing. And He's a God that does, and He interacts with us at a particular time. Sunday is going to be a particular time. At 10:30, we're meeting here at 3820 East Main Street. We want you to come over and be a part of this great outpouring of the Holy Spirit. Now, there's been many people in our congregation lately who have been receiving tremendous blessings that is changing their whole life. God is about to release on us a major blessing that's going to help change your whole life. If you're looking for a life-changing blessing, if you need a life changer in your life, you need to come and celebrate with us on this day of Pentecost. I'm personally inviting you. I want you to come. I want you to be a part of this service. Bring an offering. Bring something that reflects how much you love the Lord, and something that's going to begin to be a sacrifice to you. It could be 10 cents to $10,000. Whatever the Lord is putting on your heart, you need to bring it here on that day. We're expecting the Holy Spirit to show up on that day, and He is going to release a major move of the Spirit.